Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us on this election night. I'm Mike Thompson.
And I'm Martha Koloski. There is only one contested statewide race on the ballot in Wisconsin today. Voters are choosing a state Supreme Court justice who will serve a 10-year term.
Liberal-backed Lisa Neubauer faced fellow appeals court judge Brian Hagedorn, who is a favorite among conservatives. Taking a look at the numbers right now, Neubauer is leading with 73% reporting at this point. It's about a 20,000 vote difference. Neubauer outraised Hagedorn and benefited from about 7 times more spending by partisan outside groups in this race. Conservatives currently have a 4-3 majority on the court.
Now, 2 counties in our area have advisory referendums on the ballot asking voters whether they favor a nonpartisan procedure for drawing up those congressional district maps. So let's start in La Crosse County, and you can see voters here. It's a resounding yes.
The same question was also asked of voters over in Vernon County. Here's a look at those numbers. With 97% reporting, it is an overwhelming yes as well.
Now moving on, 4 of La Crosse County's judges were up for re-election. This is another 6-year term. And despite some public criticism in recent years, even from La Crosse's police department on their handling of some cases, all of the judges ran unopposed.
And 3 candidates were also on the ballot today to fill 3 open seats on the La Crosse School Board, so no surprises there as well tonight. Well, moving on to the race for La Crosse City Council, there are 2 contested seats. First, in District 4, Larry Slesniko was up against John Lash, and we do not have any numbers on this race yet.
All right, we're also checking in with one more in District 5 for the La Crosse City Council, but yet again, no one is reporting in this one quite yet. At Sam Grenier against Justice Weaver. We'll bring you those numbers as soon as they're available.
Moving now to Onalaska's Common Council, there are 3 contested seats there. In District 1, incumbent Jim Banash faced a challenge from Tom Smith, still waiting for numbers here.
All right, and then also in Onalaska Common Council's District 2, it's incumbent Jerry Every up against Dan Stevens. And so far, we don't have anything reporting there as well. And
in District 3, we are still waiting for numbers here. Incumbent Ryan Jurston up against Boondy Iyer. The numbers still coming in here yet.
Now moving over to Holman now, where they are electing a village president there. Current President Nancy Proctor is running for her 6th term, and she is running up against Patrick Barlow, a La Crosse County board member and also an administrator at UW La Crosse. And as you can see here, the incumbent is losing. Patrick Barlow is declared the winner with 62% of the vote.
The city of Sparta is electing a mayor. Incumbent Ron Button is running for his 3rd term and facing a challenge from businesswoman Kristen Gust, and we are waiting for numbers on this race.
In Monroe County, voters there also had a big decision to make about the future of their Rolling Hills nursing home. A referendum on the ballot asked if the county should build a new senior care facility at the cost of about $20 million to replace the old Rolling Hills. As you can see there, at this point, with 70% reporting, 60% are saying yes.
Besides all the local races, there were 6 school referendums on the ballot in our area.
So let's start in the GET school district, where they were asking voters there for $9.8 million to build and equip a performing arts center at the high school. And as you can see, it is yes with 52% of the vote.
Well, just down the highway in the Holman School District, voters there were being asked if they support a proposal to sustain technology funding across the district in the amount of $450,000 per year over the next 5 years. The district said the referendum would not affect the current school property tax rate. And with 83% reporting at this point, it's 60% yes and 40% no.
And then over in the Sparta School District, they were asking to continue an operating referendum for the next 3 years at $750,000 per year. The district says the money would be used to replace textbooks and also other outdated curriculum, and also provide the same level of after-school programming, maintain school safety and security equipment, and also update their computers and classroom technology. And so far, with just 30% reporting, though, the no's are ahead by 60%.
Moving over to the Tomah School District, voters there asked to approve an operating referendum in the amount of $1.5 million for the next 4 years. The district says the money would be used to maintain and enhance educational and technology programs, school safety and security, school facilities, and maintain current levels of operational expenses. And right now, with 91% reporting, the yeses have it with 59% of the vote.
Now in the West Salem School District, sort of a similar story there. The board is asking voters for permission to exceed their revenue limit over the next 3 years. That's to fund district operating expenses. Now this follows a narrow defeat of a similar referendum just this past November. A successful referendum this time around will increase property taxes by an estimated $65 for every $100,000 worth of property. And as you can see there, the yeses have it at 57%.
And finally, the Whitehall School District also asking voters to exceed the revenue limit for the next 4 years. Voters in that district saying right now, with 100% reporting, this is confirmed final, 52% say yes.